babies. Still we frack her and kill her people. This land wants peaceful. Hear her cry.
Ooh-wee. Thank you, Sister Amal Kafir. Thank you for that powerful word. Praise be.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Islam to the Moors. Ramadan Mubarak. This is Ramadan, the Ummah Reflects. And I want to use this because it was this morning. This was shared with us. And this is for you, Toronto, and every evil spirit that's out there moving. Every evil spirit that's moving. I want you to listen to this. Listen to this last couple of parts that the sister will share with us in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Every evil spirit is moving, man. Listen.
To Allah, we will now have our fast fact with Sister Nisa Islam. Sister Nisa.
She's gonna drop it.
Yes, sir. Our fast fact is forgive easily. Allah says in the Quran, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and let them pardon and overlook. Would you not love for Allah to forgive you? Allah is all forgiving and most merciful. That is Surah 24, Ayah 22. Forgiving those who hurt us can be difficult. The pain clouds our minds and blurs our vision so often that what we do is the result of pain and not clear thinking. Our behavior can be totally destructive to the ones we love because we are operating from a position of pain and not power. But if we don't forgive and hold on to the bitterness in our hearts, then there will be less space for love, peace, and positivity in our life. We find it easy to forgive and move on when our oppressors continue to pillage our communities and fail to provide the necessary things for our people to be self-sufficient. We can forgive our open enemy. However, too often we mouth the words that we forgive, but there is still revenge and treachery in our heart. We can't wait.
Remember, Noble Drew Ali teaches us in the Moorish Sons Temple of America, forget not the situation, right? We can forgive you. Toronto Johnson, the one who's stealing from Prophet Noble Drew Ali. How is he stealing from Noble Drew Ali? Because he's getting money as the Moorish Sons Temple of America, noble temples. And he's lying on leaders inside of the Moorish Sons Temple of America, leaders inside of the FBA, leaders in other communities. This is an evil spirit, man. Listen to ourselves. Y'all got to forgive me. My phone is blowing up.
Let's get into it. The next opportunity to stab the one who hurt us in the back or speak harsh words about them. We say, well, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just letting people know what's going on. But that is not the way of Allah at all. That is just
Toronto Bay. But see, I got to expose all these criminals. I got to expose all these people out here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Refer back to chapter 3 of your Holy Quran of the Moorish Sons Temple of America and look at that higher self and look at the lower self. Remember, those who were sleeping with the Prophet's wife and doing mean things to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he was not moving like you. Let's go. Listen, y'all.
Hurt and pain speaking. All that does is create more hurt and anguish. Sometimes we are slow to forgive because we feel something we love has been taken. Consider this, dear Muslims. If Allah allowed something to be taken from you that you couldn't imagine losing, then surely Allah can give you something you couldn't imagine obtaining. Allah says in Surah 8, Ayah 70, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
She giving you all Quranic verses. Nobody can argue with this. Let's go. Praise Allah. Nation Islam on fire. MGT.
If Allah findeth any good in your heart, he will give you something better than what has been taken from you, and he will forgive you, for Allah is all forgiving, most merciful.
So let me say this. Allah spared you, Toronto Johnson, Moorish World TV. Don't pick on me and think I won't come see you when you get to Illinois. Okay? You can't bully me. I'm the one who put bullies on their back in real life. I can smack you and knock you off your feet. That's what I want to do to you. I want you to see how I can smack you, brother Toronto. Then I want to give you a big hug. That's what we learned from the GDism, right? After we get on getting down with each other, we got to hug each other. Chapter 25, Mo. But you ain't going to do that with me because you know you evil. You really want me to take your life, man. You want somebody to kill you, man. Be real. Here you go.
We should deal with each other by pardoning and overlooking as we would like them to.
I can't kill you more. I got to stay out here with my family. I got to stay out here with my mother, my father, my brothers, my sisters. I got brothers coming home who've been gone for 20, 30 years. I can't do it to you more. But I can put hands on you. And feet. This fat boy know how to use his feet as well. Yeah. So we see you get to Chicago, but listen to this.
Treat us in the
You
same
said
manner.
you want to see me, so
But
you
more
get to see me.
importantly, how we want Allah to treat us. That's it. Let's allow love for Allah and His creations to lead our life and our activities. This is better for our heart. Ask yourself before acting, is this pleasing to Allah? Would Allah be pleased with what I am doing? Forgive someone for the sake of Allah and you won't be disappointed with the reward you will receive for doing so, inshallah. Oh Allah, replace our trauma with healing, betrayal with loyalty, failure with success, harshness with grace, hatred with love, and most importantly, replace sins with forgiveness. The fast fact of the day is, forgive easily, Allah will be pleased. Welcome to all our listeners from around the world. Countries include Trinidad, Tobago, Singapore, Serbia.
Did y'all hear what my sister just shared with us, man? And that's, you can find that in chapter 3 of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, when our prophet is teaching us about that lower self. Toronto Johnson has been in the low, Moors. Been in the low. He's an evil spirit. He's an evil spirit moving to and fro, seeking whom he may devour. Yeah. He get off on that stuff, man. Yeah, he gets off on that. But let me let y'all hear something real quick. In love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. First, let me share with you. Notice, for the record, on the record, public record, to all members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, all officials of the Moorish Science Temple of America, look at your supreme laws and your general laws. I want you to study and see how the brother, the Noble Temple, is out of law, not in good grace. And the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, in your Moorish literature, call it embezzlement of the faith. Embezzlement of the faith. If you give him 1/4, if you support anything he's doing, you are going against Allah and Noble Drew Ali, respectfully. And this is why he don't like me, because when people call the 877 number, I'll say something about, pardon, I'll repeat to them what temple to go to, wherever they might be. They might be in New York. So I tell them, Yanel Bay out there, or this person is out there, or Sister Young Bay and her husband. I never refer you to noble temples. Ardenil Bay will never refer you to the noble temples. You know why? They're not right. They're not right. The noble temples are not set up according to how Noble Drew Ali said to set up and become a temple. Chapter 47, verse 14. Look at it. Chapter 47, verse 14. This brother went through Bailey Hill, and then he said, I'm going to do my own thing. You can't do that. You can't do that. Toronto Johnson, he hear this, or his wife is listening. I don't want to be disrespectful to his wife or his mother. He told me when he see me, he want to put hands on me. So I will be making my way to the convention in October, inshallah, to see this more and see if he's going to put hands on me. And if he act like he got somebody don't act like you're going to fake and pull a gun. Don't act like you're going to fake and pull no pistol. Don't act like that, because I got those with me at all times who are ready, brother. You see what the sister did when she came to your home?
Some migraine attacks catch you off guard, but for me...
Pardon me. You see what you did when the sister came to your home? I was so mad, Moors. When they drove from, I think they drove from Texas to that Mar home. Man, I wanted to call some of the guys and have the guys go out there and handle that. You hear me? But my wife said, don't you get in that. He came for you. He came for me. Get out the way. And I really respectfully like to stay out the way because you've been smacked. I usually don't fight people who've been smacked, bro. You've been smacked. Anybody who smack you means that you a coward. Ain't no excuse. Let somebody come here and smack me. You gonna read about it. Arnell Bay is either dead or in prison. Come smack me. Come smack me, stop for a lot. And I ain't tough, but I ain't no punk. And I move according to universal law. See what I'm saying? You a clown, bro. Toronto Bay is what I'm talking about. Who do everything for likes. And you ain't right. You shouldn't be talking about the Moorish Science Temple of America at all. You should be talking about how you should be trying to get inside of the Moorish Science Temple of America and not create your own little noble temples. We're going to be the noble temples. This man even said he was Allah on Facebook, y'all. Astaghfirullah. I said, who's your supreme head? I am. I'm Allah. That's how cocky he is. That's how cocky he is. So people like that, man, we stay out their way and we let them get what they got coming, which is called justice. And justice, it can be a reward or punishment. Justice can be a reward or punishment. Let that justice come. That Mo want justice, so we got to get out of his way and let him get that justice, Moors Islam. Don't save him. Do not, oh, I go to Carbondale Police. I just heard gunshots. Now I go to law riding by. Pardon me. I got a lot going on. So I want to share this. To the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's too loud. I'll give y'all a little jazz as we go into this. To the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Look at your humanity pamphlet. Look at your literature from Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and you're going to see that the noble temples are out of law. They're moving in a fraud way. I'm here to warn all Moorish American Muslims, the FBA, or any other community. Toronto Johnson do not represent the Moorish Science Temple of America at all. He have no authority. He's not a Moorish American Grand Sheikh. Okay, this is wrong what he's doing. He's moving as Satan. You know, Satan want to be God. And I'm going to say he God, right? He say he Allah, right? So, as a Moorish American Muslim, I must put it out here in the social media world that this is not us. We cannot uphold or be a part of anything he's doing. You notice he can't help you in any kind of way. Only thing he do is ask for money. Grand Sheiks and officers of the Moorish Science Temple of America should be able to help you. Like you come over here, we got programs to help you. You lost your children, we know we got programs to help you. You got bad credit, we got programs to help you. What programs do this brother have besides hatred, slander, lewdness, murder, theft, and everything that harms? What business do he own? You come sit with us, all of us as officers have businesses. Big difference from us and him. So I want to put everybody on notice about him. He's living off of what he's making from the YouTube world. Okay? And I'm speaking of Brother Toronto Johnson. Some people call him Tahaka Bay. He is not an officer of the Moorish Science Temple of America. There's only 3 groups of the Moorish Science Temple of America. You got C. Kirkman Bay group of Moors. You got those from the E. Milley group of Moors, which is Braswell Bay. Okay? D. Bailey Hill left a group of Moors. And us. He's not in that fold. Then you got the Moorish Holy. Okay? He's not in none of these folds at all. He's leading people astray. He's telling you not to do what Allah tell you to do. Allah tell you to fast from the age of 12 to old age in our book of authority. He tell you not to fast. Noble Drew Ali tell us that our religion is Islam. I gotta go break up a fight, sound like. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm still out here on duty. I'm a black feds for real. I hear them, but they just a little loud right now. I'm going to get off of here. Noble Drew Ali says, while we, the Moorish Americans, are returning to Islam, which was founded by our forefathers for our earthly and divine salvation. The last chapter before he ended the book. Then the last thing he said in the book is about the fallen sons and daughters of the Asiatic nations of North America. That includes my brothers who call themselves indigenous. That includes my brothers who call themselves aboriginals, whatever, the Hebrew Israelites. That includes all of us, the fallen sons and daughters of the Asiatic nations of North America. Need to learn to love instead of hate. I don't hate you, Toronto Bay, but you're not who you say you are. You know this. And you know you've been scheming the people for a long time. Don't y'all give that man another $1. You hear me? Don't give that man another quarter. Not even a penny. He's a fraud, man. Respectfully. Who has he helped get their children back? We all about the babies. And I'm only saying this because I know it's like 3 or 4 families in Baltimore right now who have lost their children. And they need help. And we can't do it. Because we don't have anybody who can help them right now. Anytime we work on one of those cases, it's time consuming. My wife is usually doing that by herself. And then some of us come in and help her. It's time consuming. Toronto, you right there in Baltimore. There's families as Moorish American Muslims who need help. What can you do? Oh, I can do a YouTube video. I'm going to be the more that you love to hate. All that stuff, man. Come on, man. We're talking about real life, man. Your son is using pills. I'm out here with these 13, 14-year-olds who are making pills and mixing fentanyl in it. Aren't you scared and ashamed that your son might get some fentanyl in his life? Shouldn't you be doing some videos talking about drug prevention? I'm talking real life to you, Toronto. Moore's World TV, you hear me? In this little town that I'm in, there's 20,000 some people. And the babies at 14, 15 carrying ARs and they got fentanyl. And they got pills. Oxys. They mess with the Adderall. What your son do? Respectfully. Let's talk about that. You talk about everything else. We ain't heard you talk about the drugs that your son is using. The cases that you caught. You can't teach nobody until you get yourself together. That's why you didn't see Arnell Bay until after the 90s. MySpace days is when I had the programs and I was able to teach or share certain things. You come straight out of nowhere thinking you're finna lead some people. People ain't going for that. You ain't got Allah on your heart. You ain't got no Islam. You can't save the people. You can't save yourself. Stand down. Respectfully is what I'm saying to you. Stand down. YouTube, what happens? You gonna live your whole life on YouTube? If one was to study his or herself, you would find your own sin and wrong that you have done to yourself and to others. We need to make a speedy reparation. This is out of the Holy Quran. I'm talking to you, Toronto, and every other evil spirit that's moving. We need to make a speedy reparation to get right with Allah. You ain't Allah, man. Stop that. Whereas the nearest place to meet Allah is in the heart, but you're not Allah. And to know that we have did wrong. Make things right with the ones that you have wronged. This is universal law. Now they driving crazy. Repent, like I'm doing. You see me in my community. I'm concerned what they're doing over here as I'm communicating with y'all because I vanguard my community. I don't wear a black fez just because. That's Big Aunt. One should do all the good that they can and refrain from doing evil. That's what Arnel Bay is working on. This is our laws in the Moorish Science Temple of America. This is why I'm fasting the month of Ramadan, so I can do more good. But you talking about you want to see me? Pull up to my house and we can get it on this way. I ain't gonna shoot at you. Pull up if you really want to see me. But one should do all the good that they can and refrain from doing evil. One should be mindful that when you wrong to another, you wrong Allah. One should be mindful of the judgment day, the day of Yom Kiyama. This is the day that we got to be accountable for all the things we have done, all sins, to Allah. Our works, our deeds, and our actions should be of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You can't live an evil life and be a grand sheikh in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Prophet Noble Drew Ali lived a life of love. And he said if we take this, and it would save us. We need to save ourselves by imitating the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Toronto Johnson, Moore's World TV, Noble Temples. A life of love, not a life of evil. You can't mix it. And don't think that Allah's hand is moving slow on what you're doing. That's why I made a speedy reparation. Because I know Allah about to whoop some butts. He whooped your butt, Toronto, when they let that brother smack you. That was a wake up. Wake up, boy. That's what that was. And if you don't see that, it's going to be worse off for you. I don't want to be that one to give you that, because I don't want to sit in the penitentiary. I'm going to get out your way. But I will be at your convention to see you more. In love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I'll be there. I'm not coming to your home. I'm not driving 14, 15 hours away to come sit with you. And then you call the police on me? Mm-mm. But we will see each other in Chicago, our Mecca. Yeah. Come on to Chicago and I'll meet you there. Whatever you want to do, let's do it. If you want to kill me, I'm there to die. Because see, my life ain't in your hands. My life is in Allah's hands. See what I'm saying? And that's how I move. I'm the one who walked up to a dude who had a gun and still fought him with the gun right there in his hand. I'm the one who's going to say, you can shoot me. I'm not running because you got the gun. I ain't tough, but I don't fear death. I left here 2 times. Respectfully. I know my mission for Allah. We can save ourselves by living the holy teachings of Islam, as Prophet Noble Drew Ali has brought them. You can try to shove it aside and say it's this or it's that, but it's still Islam. This right here is my sunnah. Sunnah means what you practice, what you live. This is your divine instructions from our holy prophet. So this is what we do every day. Yes, we're Moorish American Muslims, but Islam we still practice here in America. Salute, just us. Just us. Yeah. So look, Brother Toronto, get yourself together, man. And other Moors, y'all stop this in-house fighting, man. We got work to do with the Aboriginal community. We got work to do with the indigenous. Again, like I shared earlier, we got Moors who are going to Islamic countries setting up trade. Respectfully, praises be to Allah. They're coming back with trade. We're on business. We're not on here set tripping with no Toronto or Moore's World TV or any other ills and bays. But if one think that they can scare me or punk me, I never been that type of dude. You actually turned me on. When I was all dark more, that's because I wanted to murder you. Astaghfirullah. That's why I was so dark. I used to practice with the bow, with the guns, how to take your head off your body, man. Because I know you're an evil spirit. And it took Moors like Kenyu Bey, it took Roy Bey and other Moors who said, Mo, you let that go. That's criminal. Mo, we need you out here. So that's what make me think. This Mo just told me to come to his house and do something to him. Mo, you moving like a lawman. Think I'm gonna drive 14, 15 hours to talk about throw him up. But keep that same energy when you come to Chicago, because you said you was gonna touch something on me. I like to see that myself, truly. Allahu Akbar. Ain't nothing you could do with me, Toronto. It'll take 3 or 4 of you. I train with 3 guys, all about 150 to 175. I train like that, more. You don't know nothing about Arnell Bey. Even at 555 pounds, I was fighting 2 or 3 people at one time, dude. But I'd like to see what you got for me. Talking about I was scared of him when he came to the convention in Chicago. I wasn't scared. Certain things we do in the private and the certain things we do in the public. Brother, if you would have yelled at me the wrong way, I would have knocked you out with a smack and picked you up. You are the children of one father, provided for by his care, depressing one mother, giving you suck. That's what I would have did to you. There's nothing you can do with me without a pistol in your hand, Toronto. Understand that. And you can't debate me because you're not a Bey. You can't debate me, you don't have any business. You're not even a Moorish American leader. Man, you need to go sit down somewhere. You don't have no business. You lied on our business. You lied on me. You lied on my wife. Everything about you is fraud. And you still lying. I wanted him to come on here. He talking about come on this platform. I would never come on your platform. I came on your platform a couple of times. I can't even say Islam on your platform. You got your moderators in there. Anytime they see certain names, delete anything they say. Ain't nothing you can do with Arnell Bey, Brother Toronto Johnson. Nothing. Never. I can be hospitalized. Ain't nothing you can do with me because I got guys around me, man. I got men around me who will move, man. If it ever get like that. You ain't talking to some little chump. Ain't nothing you can do with me. You not a Bey. You a fraud. Everything about you is fraud. Fraud. Hey, what happened to all those people who used to be around you? Son, and all those names, Wolf and all those names. What happened to those brothers? Where'd they go? Why they not around you no more? Get your life together, man. Show that marriage certificate of you and your wife. Who married y'all? See how you fraud? Who married you? Yes, sir. I'm in Carbondale, Illinois. I'm in the land of the Pharaohs, brother. The land of the Pharaohs. Little Egypt. Who married you, Toronto? See, I was married by the brothers and sisters in the Moorish Holy. You see what I'm saying? And I made a covenant with the brothers and sisters in the Moorish Holy. Who married you? And your wife? You a fraud, man. Everything about you is fraud. When Belial, you left from Belial, you was no longer a member of the Moor Science Temple of America. You might be a Moor, but you're not an officer. You're not a Grand Sheikh. You can't make Grand Sheikhs. Read the Humanity pamphlet. This brother charges embezzlement from Prophet Noble Drew Ali. You in California? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to build. We got to build. We got to build. I come out to California, Sacramento, Del Paso Boulevard is where I used to stay in California. Yeah. So when I come out there, we got to build. I got family out there in California. I actually contract with More Hemp World and the dispensaries in California as well. And we got another Moorish American Muslim brother who goes out there. So let's build, brother. Definitely. I'm going to get off of here, but y'all share this and let that brother know, man. He need to stand down with all that rah, rah, rah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't duck no action. I don't duck no action. None at all. He said he has something for me. I will see your convention. I will be to see you, inshallah, this convention. Don't try to hide your convention. Let me know where you're going to be at. I want to see what you're going to do to me. With that, I'm going to get ready to break this fast, man. Ramadan Mubarak to all who are fasting. Stay away from these evil jinns out here, man. Stay away from these evil jinns. You know, down this way, you know, Southern Illinois, we love the blues. We love the blues down this way, yeah. And we know the blues come from us. All music come from us. What up, y'all? And this moron got me so turned up, man. And the words I used today, I was trying to be wise with my words. But Toronto, if you ever think you want to see me, man, let's get it, dude. I don't duck no action. Never will I ever duck action. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Whether it be a reward or punishment, I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I've been standing 10 toes down all these years. You think somebody like you I'm going to run from? Man, stop it. I gets down. Fat boy get down. Potato head more get down.